So, Floyd Mayweather Jr.
What happened there?
dominates and knocks out Ricky Hitman Hatton.
Hitman no longer.
10 rounds.
Yes.
Oh, he's the Hitman. He was hit.
He got
man.
hit. Yep.
He was hit, man.
Yep. That's right.
But
Sure did.
10 round TKO.
Did we call this one or what? We called it. So.
Hatton fans, we've already been seeing the excuses.
Oh yeah.
Just
like
and I am glad you're making the excuses you're making.
You're making our point for us.
You're saying exactly what we said you'd say.
Absolutely.
Beforehand, you're proving us right. Thank you.
Yeah.
So that's another prediction, right?
Yeah, we got that one dead on too. Yeah. So.
The same crap I've been seeing on the forums. It's been in some messages we've had is either some people saying, "Well, Hatton wasn't shit anyhow."
Yeah.
Just like Gaddy.
Yeah,
just like we said.
The Gaddy fight.
That,
okay.
It was obvious Mayweather was going to beat him.
And then here's a famous one from somebody, won't mention him by name, but just saying he obviously picked Hatton to begin with. Mm-hmm. And then Mayweather beat him, of course, and he goes...
I'll mention him by name. Dirk Diggler,
okay.
One of our number one fan.
Yep, absolutely.
We've banned him multiple times. He keeps creating names.
But anyway...
The only reason we banned him is for advertising crap.
Yeah, not for arguing with us.
Nope, and not for cussing us out. No. My God, we wouldn't have any...
Who gives a shit, so...
We wouldn't have any posters, would we?
Yeah, absolutely.
But anyhow...
but anyway, now he is saying that, well, I never actually thought Hatton would win. I was just hoping Hatton would win. That's what I was meaning the whole time. That's what he said.
But the day of the fight, and I didn't see this until afterwards, I didn't go on to... Like I said, I was having trouble with the John Duddy fight. I was trying to get that to work, and it didn't. But anyhow, that didn't even check YouTube until
after the
Mayweather fight went off, and I saw on there where he had mentioned, and I wish I would have seen it earlier, because he said, although it was stupid, it was he said if Hatton beats Mayweather, we have to quit doing the show forever. He didn't give what if Mayweather wins.
No, he didn't.
So there really was no incentive to take it, but would I have taken it? Yeah, probably.
Because
probably would
matter for us, because we're still here, because he won.
Yep.
So anyway, let's talk about the fight in detail, because... I mean, Hatton did what we thought he would do. He came forward, brawling, throwing in stupid-ass punches. And
came forward quickly. He showed good speed in the fight. He actually showed good speed in the fight.
It was quick. It's not quick enough.
And now, I want to say this. Joe Cortez ruined the first half of that fight. This guy is an idiot referee. He needs to be banned.
Oh, he wants the attention on him.
Exactly.
I mean, for one thing, he has his famous saying he says every single time.
Any boxing referee with a catchphrase needs to be banned.
Yeah. No doubt about it. So that's one thing. And then you can tell how he acts in the fight, that he wants attention on him.
The only referee with a catchphrase, which is the UFC guy, who just retired anyhow, let's get it on. Yeah, that was what he said the first time and just stuck with it. He didn't try to create it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where Joe Cortez obviously has tried to
Joe Cortez has actually pulled the fighters back when they were going back to the corners before the fight started, and he actually pulled them back just so he could say his stupid-ass line.
And guys, remember.
Yes.
I'm fair, but I'm firm.
Yep.
You're an idiot.
Absolutely.
And
one of the worst referees
in this match, why was he an idiot? Because every single second they got within 10 feet of each other.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, wait.
It's a horrible job of refereeing. Yep.
I'm fair, but I'm firm.
And of course, then he isn't the only referee. Yep. He is.
That's how he did.
Yep. Every time they fought. So.
Guys.
Yep.
It got very annoying.
And he's not the first referee to do this,
No.
but, this is something else, but I'm just going to mention it. This is ridiculous, though. He actually stopped them to tell them to stop talking, which that's fucking insane for any referee to do that. It's a fight, for God's sakes. They can say whatever they want to each other. Who cares? But he stopped them to say, okay, cut out the talking. That's ridiculous. Yep. So, but anyway.
No other ridiculousness that he did.
Yeah, so.
Took a point from Ricky Hatton. Just no point in doing it. All it did was give Hatton fans something to complain about.
Absolutely, to make excuses.
And it was the first time it happened in the fight, really.
Yeah.
And
well, he did hit him behind the head before that.
Well, still, it just he took a point right away with no warning whatsoever. Took a point from that, and it was like, we don't need that controversy in the fight.
Absolutely.
And there he went trying to create controversy, just obviously trying to put the spotlight on himself.
Of course, as always.
And then, thankfully, the second half of the fight, he quit doing it. I don't know. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Thank God he did. I'm not complaining.
Maybe he got tired.
Yep, but
anyway,
Mayweather. He tired himself out from breaking them up every second.
So, anyway, Mayweather fought him on the inside, beat him, fought him on the outside, beat him.
Yep, when he finally got a chance to fight him on the inside.
Outclassed him in every single way. Pot shotted him, put combinations together. The 8th round was great, hurt him. Body,
the 8th round. The 8th round, yeah, that was the round that I was like, knockouts coming.
Yeah, absolutely. Then the 9th, Mayweather kind of took that one off, but he still won it, I thought.
There was a particular punch that I saw.
Yeah.
Mayweather landed a punch on the inside, and Hatton's body, he just kind of had this something to him where he was like, okay.
And about, I think it was...
Another thing that, obviously, the body shots. Mayweather beat Hatton with body shots.
And Hatton's the tremendous body puncher. So.
He out-body shotted the body shotter. The body shot thrower, whatever.
And then, of course, the 10th round, left hook, the check hook, going backwards. Got him perfectly. Hatton goes into the ring. Runs right into the ring.
Hatton's coming over with his.
Yep.
Mayweather gets his first.
Yep.
Only.
Yep. Of course. And
Hatton's throwing his, Mayweather throws his, catches him perfectly on the chin.
Yes.
It gets out of the way. All in one swift motion, by the way.
Of course.
And Hatton keeps going forward and crashes his head into the turnbuckle like a bull.
Hilarious knockdown, definitely.
Like a bull, and falls over.
And gets up, Mayweather finishes him right away. So.
And the whole time, Hatton's band plays, and all his idiot fans out there singing while he's down.
While he's down.
While he's getting knocked out.
When the fight was over, it was still going. They still were singing. They did not stop. It's like no reaction, so they're not even paying attention. It's almost like...
Oh, they were paying attention. They didn't stop.
Yeah, it's almost, you would think that they're not paying attention, because who wouldn't stop when he's being knocked down, or when the fight's being waited off, at least. There's only one Mayweather.
There's only one Ricky Hatton.
So, and he got knocked out. But anyway, great win for Mayweather. Of course, claiming his spot, keeping his spot as the best fighter in the world by far.
Now, Ricky Hatton, most likely, Hatton will be going back down to 140. His trainer said that's what he would prefer Hatton to do, so Hatton will probably do it.
And that brings up another excuse I've seen a few people use. They're saying that Mayweather is the naturally bigger guy.
No, he's not.
Hatton goes up to 180, 190 pounds between fights, and Mayweather started his career. Ricky Hatton. And Mayweather has started his career at 130. Hatton has never fought below 140. Hatton is the bigger guy.
And Mayweather walks around at
150.
At the most.
Yeah, at the most. So
he is not the naturally bigger guy.
He's not a natural welterweight.
No, he's not. He's never been a natural welterweight.
Exactly.
He wasn't a natural junior middleweight when he fought De La Hoya. He wasn't a natural welterweight.
Nope.
He was at most a natural 140 pounder.
Junior welterweight. Absolutely.
That I'll give you. Okay, he was naturally that. He grew to that, I guess.
Yeah, that's his natural weight.
Although he could have easily gotten to 135 again.
At that point, yep.
130 and 135, those were the two classes he fought at the most.
Yeah. So. But anyway, just another excuse. Great win for Mayweather. Congratulations. We picked it right, so deal with it.
And also, what else? I will say, Hatton gained a little of my respect. He did better than I thought he would. I'll say he did better than I thought he would, which isn't...
He won a round, so that's better than I thought he did.
I had it 6-2-1, although I really have to go back and look at the one even round because that was the point deduction round, and I did wrong in that round. I gave Hatton the round simply because I disagreed with the point deduction,
No,
which you don't do.
No, can't do that.
I did it right then during the fight. I was like, screw that. It was more a thing against Cortez.
Yep, I did give Mayweather that round.
That really was Mayweather's round, so...
Yep, absolutely. I gave
although
Hatton...
it didn't deserve to be a 10-8 round, but...
No, because the point shouldn't have been taken and it was no knockdown.
It was still Mayweather's round, so I really penalized Mayweather. So yeah, that wasn't right. So really like 7-2 is what I had.
I had it
on
8-1. I gave Hatton the 5th, and that was it. That's all. That's the only round I could give him. So...
And yeah, that Harold Letterman.
Oh my!
What fight was that idiot watching?
Each time he judges, it gets worse and worse. It seems like. I mean, the more obvious it is that one fighter's winning, the more he says the other guy's winning. Absolutely insane. One of the worst judges ever. Thank God he's not an official judge.
I won't say that, but yeah, he is extremely inconsistent. Because there are times when it scares me, when my scorecard's the same as his, and I'm like, holy shit, let me go.
I must be wrong. Yep.
And yeah, what the hell?
Yes. I mean,
and then other times he's so off the mark, like on this one.
On this, yep. It's
that's
unbelievable.
I don't get it.
Who knows? You'll never understand it.
Well,
who could? Yeah, I guess people out there would.
Anyhow. That's and also getting back to it, Hatton might go back down to 140, probably will, and Mayweather says he wants to retire for at least 2 years. At least 2 years.
And I'll go ahead and say that probably won't happen, that he'll stay off for 2 years, but probably a very good chance he'll stay off for at least 1.
Yep,
which is way too long.
Mayweather will almost certainly not fight in 2008.
It's ridiculous. You're at your best.
You're at your best. You're at the peak of your popularity.
With so many money fights out there.
This is retarded. This is a Bernard Hopkins money move. This is, you get your fame and you walk away.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just did the Dancing with the Stars thing. Got a lot of fame from that.
Absolutely. Now you've knocked out Hatton in a huge mega fight.
Huge publicity. The 24/7, the full
beat De La Hoya, of course.
De La Hoya, Mayweather, Hatton in the same year.
Absolutely.
You got a guy named Miguel Cotto who you would beat.
Who you would beat easily.
Huge money.
Yep.
The Puerto Rican fans pour out for that.
Everything.
Even if it's not on Puerto Rican Day. I mean,
I didn't really mean to say that. Just,
on that weekend. It doesn't have to be that day.
It doesn't have to be that day, definitely. Anytime.
But I mean, my goodness, go ahead and do that fight.
That is a huge, huge money fight, definitely.
You are stupid to walk away from that. Period. And why would you give Cotto, why would you walk away and then come back 2 years? You're going to have a tune-up, or say you don't.
Maybe he doesn't. Yeah, but, I mean...
Why even do that?
Why even do it? I mean...
It's not going to make as much money in 2 years after people forget, and Cotto's been wrecking everyone.
Yeah. And I mean, he could have a loss by that time, too,
yep,
maybe.
That too.
Never know. So... Yeah, I mean, that's the best fight to be made right now, definitely.
Right now, after Cotto has knocked out Mosley, or not knocked out,
Judah.
The Judah knockout and the Mosley, it's Cotto's highest.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's Mayweather's highest.
Definitely. Put them
no
together.
brainer.
And Mayweather wins the fight. It's an easy win. He's got to know it's an easy win. I mean, he's just obviously tired from boxing.
And Floyd, you still haven't done enough to be called the best ever.
No.
Ever.
Yet. Not yet.
Ever.
There's Mosley and Cotto out there. You do have to fight those two.
Certainly Cotto.
Yep.
Right now.
Right now, definitely. That's the demanding fight. We're not saying he's ducking him, of course, but you know.
And Mosley's showing like he might want to retire anyhow. The way he's just been
talking. Although
after
at the post-fight press conference, Mosley did say that he doesn't want Mayweather to retire because he said there's still somebody left. Me, I'll fight him. And he was saying he wanted to fight Mayweather.
There's your 2 fights for 2008.
Absolutely. Or
Right
hell,
on.
even if he put one a year, 2008, one of them, and then 2009, whatever.
You're 30 years old.
30 years old.
From here on, you're going on a decline. If it's visible or not,
Yes.
don't know, but you are declining.
Of course.
And you take 2 years off. He takes 2 years off.
He's 32 when he comes back. I mean, still young, but that's 2 years gone of his prime, of his best. 2 of his best years.
You will not be as good as you were this past weekend in 2 years.
No.
Especially with that long of a layoff. This guy is a gym rat, stays in the gym.
Yeah.
What does 2 years off do to a guy that stays in the gym? It becomes a lot harder
Absolutely.
to come back to that.
And it becomes a lot harder to go back to the gym.
You're not going to get back to the level you're at now.
Yeah.
You'll never be at the level you're at now because you're 30.
Yeah.
It's a decline from here.
The best fighter in the world by far, making more money than anybody besides De La Hoya right now. Stay fighting and fight the best people. And he is fighting the best people. Just fight everybody. Please, please, please keep fighting. No, but now even people that don't like Mayweather, are saying, well, you got to give him credit for that fight because they're actually impressed. They're actually even giving him some credit now.
Cotto, Mosley.
Cotto and Mosley, that's the two.
Maybe Williams afterward, after those two.
Yeah, maybe. You know.
But get those two at least. Come on.
Yeah, those are huge money fights. There's no way to turn those down, really.
And there's other people out there too. He could sit there and collect money all day.
Yeah,
come on, your money, Mayweather. Get the money. Come after it.
Just please don't retire.
Not yet. It's not time yet.
Obviously, there's always going to be some opponent out there that you could fight, but I mean, I guess there's always going to be somebody that people want you to fight. Obviously,
not if he clears out the division.
Yeah, not if he clears out the division, but maybe an up and coming guy could be there at that point. So you never know who could possibly come up. But I mean, just right now,
it's one thing if they're up and coming. It's another if they're already there.
They're already there. Mosley and Cotto are already there. So you got to fight them.
Maybe they'll do that. Wait, well,
You just got to wait. Ways to go.
But